Yeah, I'm Nick Rokop, the Coleman Foundation Clinical Associate Professor of Entrepreneurship. We all have long titles as professors. But one of the things that I'm honored that I was able to actually provide a little bit of funding to Matthew and his team to get started with the hackathon and support that. And I do that generally in the university as seed innovation programs. It's wonderful here to see the talent and the technologies that are brought together to solve really important problems, and particularly here around data privacy, which we've been doing a lot with. You heard one of my ex-students, Shuchi Jain, on the panel. I'm proud of her that she's able to hang with this illustrious company. So thanks, Matthew, for making that all happen. So Illinois Tech is really well positioned here in this space because I don't know how many of you know it in detail, but we have 8 colleges. We have the College of Law, which actually is in this building, the Stuart College of Business, which is also in this building, Institute of Design. We have School of Applied Technology, which Maurice was teaching. Actually, Andrew is in the Stuart School. College of Science, Engineering, and Human Sciences. So we've got an amazing diversity in the university that we can bring a lot of talented students together. One of the most exciting things right now is if you go up to our Mies campus in Bronzeville, 35th and State, you'll see a brand new building. It's called the Kaplan Institute for Innovation and Tech Entrepreneurship. There we're having a space that brings together all of the students, faculty, and community partners to develop innovations in pretty much all areas that we're focused in. So we invite corporations and partners to come in, get hooked into the Kaplan Institute, where it's kind of like it'll be like the opening, the gateway to the rest of the university, which is really rich with talent, as you'll see here with the awarding of the hackathon prizes. So. I was excited to see some of the talks this morning. Ed Lamarck, who's actually one of our alums as well, and I worked with him when I ran our Entrepreneurship Center. So it's a lot of great talent here at IIT, and I welcome everybody. And thanks for all of you who came out to support our students, and hopefully that we'll be doing a lot of interesting things together. And of course, my interest in entrepreneurship is I hope to see a lot of startups and spin-outs, and we'll continue to support those kind of activities. So thank you, Matthew, and look forward to seeing the winners. So.
Thanks. So, before we announce the teams, we're just very pleased to have Bradley Schoenball, who's the CSAW at Paylocity, and he's going to present the checks to our winning teams. And also Rob Ellis, who's Associate Professor of Mathematics from our College of Science, and he's going to announce the teams. And before he does that, let me say one thing. We're very encouraged to see not only strong participation in the hackathon from the graduate community, but also the undergraduate community. So we've got several teams. We had 10 teams in total, around 80 students who signed up, and 6 of those teams got to the finish line over 2 weeks using techniques in NLP, machine learning. What's very interesting is that some of those teams have barely even seen AI before, let alone natural language processing. And in that 2 weeks, they were able to mine over 500 privacy policies pulled from the internet and scraped, and then arrive at assessing and scoring the quality of those GDPR certificates or on privacy notices. So with that said, I'm going to hand over to Rob Ellis. And for the moment you've all been waiting for the teams, let's have the slide showing the scores.
So it's my pleasure to represent the College of Science at Illinois Tech as the Associate Dean of the College of Science. And our mission is to offer rigorous and relevant coursework to the students. This includes in data mining, data science, mathematical modeling, statistics, and mathematical finance. And some of the students on the teams that we recognize today have gone through these courses, including some through my classes that you'll see on the stage. That's a point of personal pride. But we take pride in our students, and we look for all of you students, undergraduate and graduates, to go forth and make your mark on the world, make a difference, do something you love, and do something important. And so if those of you who are the conference sponsors and distinguished guests, if you have any feedback on what you would like to see our students trained in, then feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to carry that back. I guess without further ado, we will start announcing the 6 finalists.
All right, so let's have the team from biotechnology. So the first prize goes to biotechnologies, and
The lead of BY Technologies, is Jay Raj, and also Aman Agarwal. Yaroslav Vergan is the lead, and Bastian Sergat is also the other team member.
We have some slides. Should we wait?
just tell us what you did.
Okay. So,
Please.
BY Technologies is it stands for first initials. He's Bastian, I'm Yaroslav. Do you want to say stuff about the features, or and I'll talk about the machine learning?
Well, features were given, a bunch of functions to process the data as well. So we use functions given to process the data. Then you plot the feature importance, and you delete features that are not relevant, and like typical stuff, machine learning.
Okay. So yeah, we looked at XGBoost feature importances. We dropped 4 features which were, not very important according to the XGBoost importances. We noticed that one of the features given, which was the smog index, it was the same number for every single policy statement. So we just removed that feature. After that, we tried a bunch of algorithms, SVM, XGBoost, Gaussian naive Bayes, and then we picked 2 SVM and XGBoost to kind of to tune. So we tuned the parameters of XGBoost via grid search and what's the term? Cross-validation. Yeah, grid search, cross-validation. So we got some optimal parameters, and we chose XGBoost as our final prediction model. And that's it. We just used that model. We trained it on the training data. Then we got the test data yesterday or 2 days ago, and we just ran the model, predicted the scores, and that's how we got our predictions. That's it.
What department you're in the program?
Oh yeah. We are in the Master of Science in Finance department, graduating in 2019. He's graduating in December. I'm graduating in May. So yeah, MSF, Stuart School of Business.
Okay, well, let's have a round of applause for these hold your checkout and have a quick picture of you that Robert is doing.
Go to them first. And we'll
All right, and then one with great, thanks guys. Congratulations.
could we please have the second place team, the data hackers, graduate team? We have the data hackers here. Please come forward. So this is a graduate student team composed of applied mathematics, computer science, and Stuart School students. The team lead is Malhar Patwari, and team members are Romal Patel, Vidhi Amin, Pranati Trivedi, and Dishwari Shukla. Could you please introduce yourselves and say briefly what methods that you used?
Hi, thank you for this opportunity to enhance our skills and apply our skills. So I'm Malhar Patwari, I'm the team leader, and I'm a graduate student in computer science, and I'm graduating in 2019 spring. These are my teammates, and those are also from graduate student computer science. And so first, when we get the data, we saw the data, what is look like, and how to extract the features from the data, and all the methods were given from them. So we used that to get the features from the data, and after that we did feature engineering and feature extractions. So we saw that the IDs and we removed the IDs and smog index and some other features because all were the same and not providing the good prediction, not giving some importance to the predictions. So we removed that, and we applied a bunch of machine learning methods like random forest, SVM, and tuning the parameters. We have used cross-validation techniques to see the accuracy on our validation sites and training sites, and we saw that random forest gives the best predictions based on the given data. So we selected that those parameters for the algorithms, and that's how we predicted the labels.
Great. Well, let's congratulate the team again. And, come together. Thank you. Excellent. And we'll just start with
With the check.
Great. Thanks.
Could we please have the third place team, ML Ninjas? This is the graduate team. The team lead is Jaya Prakash Kutala, and team members Jay Patel, Divya Sinj, and Matthew Athupalil. Congratulations. Please introduce your team and.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My team name is ML Ninjas, and we are a team of 4 people. Two of us are from Stuart School of Business, from finance departments, and the other 2 are from data science background. Basically, the problem was about extracting data from a Word document and then converting it into a numerical data. That was feature extraction. That was a very critical point in the entire project. So when we started the project, we just went through the input data set. We didn't clean it pretty properly. That was one of our issues we had, the main issues. Then we went and applied so many algorithms on it. Still we couldn't get a good performance. Even though the algorithms were pretty good, our data set was not pretty good. So the key takeaway from here was, if you input a garbage input, the output will be a garbage. So at the end, after struggling for more than 1.5 weeks, we understood that our inputs were not pretty good. Then when we went back again to the drawing board, then we figured out some of our data sets were not proper. Then we changed our model, then we tuned it. So we understood that the algorithms even the best algorithms can increase your accuracy maybe 5%. If the basic algorithm is giving you around accuracy of 60%, the best algorithm can boost it to 65%. But if your inputs are pretty bad, then no algorithm can do anything. So that's the key takeaway we have taken from this hackathon. And I would like to thank Professor Matthew Dixon for being here, for supporting us throughout our journey and helping us in understanding the data pretty well. And I would also thank organizers for giving us such a good opportunity. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Just hold up the tracking so you can see it. Great. Perfect, thank you. Congratulations.
Could we please have the Team AI, fourth place team? Special recognition to this team of undergraduates, team lead Trung Pham and team member David Kim. Congratulations. Please introduce your team.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for coming today. We are Team AI, and we are consist of 2 people. Unfortunately, my teammates cannot make it today. And we're from the College of Engineering, and we are pursuing a bachelor in aerospace engineering. So since we don't have like the background with CS, it was really quite challenging for us with the data sets of more than 400 text files. But we did try like a lot of feature engineering and machine learning algorithms. But in the end, we did find some other most effective algorithm, which is k-nearest neighbors and logistic regression. And I'll say that probably we didn't do very well on getting the features. So for the training data set, we didn't get like the best features possible, and probably we extract the wrong features from a couple of them. So anyway, it was a great experience, and yeah, thank you very much.
And now could we please have the data hackers team? This is a graduate team. Sorry, I went a bit out of order. I'd like to call the Mission Mars team now. The Mission Mars team is a graduate team consisting of Jay Raj, who's the team leader, and also Aman Agarwal. I've gone a bit out of order. This is the second place team. And please introduce your team and tell us a little bit about the methods that you use.
So we have Mission Mars. So our team include me, Jay Raj, and Aman Agarwal. So the problem that we faced in the data was the data itself. So the examples that we were given was number of 534, and after analyzing the data, we found that the data is not consistent. So the unique examples were only 275. So we dropped the duplicates first and then ran an random oversampler to balance the data, because these examples which were having score as 1 was having 125 number of examples, and rest all had 15 to 20. So we had to balance that. So we ran random oversampler and choose the model as random forest classifier and tuned some parameters. And we chose the features as we were given in our instructions. So yeah, that's how we got into the F1 score of 87%. Yeah, that's it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
It's great to hear the descriptions of the teams, the techniques that they're using. If you listen closely, you hear the issues that are common to data science problem, like unbalanced classes, and especially as our panelist Brian, I believe, mentioned earlier, your data quality on the front end matters a lot. And machine learning methods, you're going to be able to press a button soon and run in a batch everything from SVM, the nearest neighbors, to random forest or what have you. But the real artistry in it is going to be understanding that you have the data quality and the sense of what matters in your features and how you can go back and correct for the shortfalls in your model performance at the beginning of your pipeline, tracing all the way through. So students, I encourage you to keep thinking about all of these issues as a data pipeline, as you've been hearing today. Our last team that we want to recognize is ML at IIT. This is an undergraduate team. Actually, I'm not sure I see any members. This is the team of Rina Hazwa, the lead, and team members Eric Torres and Eric Quintanilla. So these are students in my classes. I was looking forward to seeing them today. But I think they may be in class right now, but we want to give them a special recognition as an undergraduate team.